Samsung is minus 13.39% today, and the reasons behind this move tell a bigger story about where global markets are heading. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is July 28th, and today we are putting the spotlight on Samsung, a global leader in semiconductors and consumer electronics. Samsung is down 13.39% to 220,000 Korean wons in today's session. Intraday prices ranged between 218,500 Korean wons and 240,000 Korean wons. The long-term fundamentals for Samsung revolve around memory chip cycle recovery, foundry competition, and smartphone demand. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Samsung profit surges over eightfold to beat estimates as RE boom fuels memory chip crunch. Let us look at the broader sector picture. On the geopolitical front, traders are reacting to news that NASDAQ, S&P 500, Dow futures rise as Iran pause eases oil fears ahead of big tech earnings, Fed meeting, Oracle, NVDA, VG, Dell in focus, Yahoo Finance. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Central bank policy is at the forefront of investor minds. Equity markets are responding to reports that NASDAQ, S&P 500, Dow futures rise as Iran pause eases oil fears ahead of big tech earnings, Fed meeting, Oracle, NVDA, VG, Dell in focus, Yahoo Finance. Equity markets are responding to reports that Wall Street ends mixed as investors focus on tech earnings. Looking at how sector peers are positioned. Hindustan Unilever made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 7.11% to 2020 Indian rupees. Equity markets are responding to reports that Hull Q1 results today, time, earnings call schedule. Key things to watch, share price and more, NDTV profit. The technical picture for Hindustan Unilever has deteriorated. The 1,898.80 Indian rupees level will be critical to monitor. It represents a key line in the sand for bulls. A break below could trigger further stop-loss selling. Manage your risk carefully. ASML plunged minus 5.80% to $1,655.26 in a significant session. Investor sentiment is being shaped by RE chip boom stretches equipment lead times, risks bottlenecks through 2028, Chosenbees. High-NA EUV shipments are the growth engine, demand from TSMC, Samsung, and Intel for the most advanced nodes is exceptional. The backlog visibility is multi-year. China export restriction risk is the key overhang. Any news on high-NA throughput improvements would be a catalyst. Nvidia made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 4.99% to $196.51. Investor sentiment is being shaped by tech stocks today. Intel stock soars 25%, Meta to cut 10% of workforce, Microsoft offerings buyouts, Yahoo Finance. Blackwell GPU allocation to hyperscalers is tighter than supply, which is a near-term revenue floor. The risk that most investors underestimate is valuation compression. The stock trades at a significant premium to the S&P 500. A miss on data center guidance would be punished severely. Near term, watch for any whisper on Blackwell yield rates. Here is our analytical view on Samsung from here. Investor sentiment is being shaped by Samsung profit surges over eightfold to beat estimates as RE boom fuels memory chip crunch. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any Nvidia or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Independent market coverage, no subscription fees, no paywalls. If this analysis saved you time and helped you think more clearly about the market, please like the video. It costs you nothing and it directly funds more content like this. Subscribe for daily coverage across indices, stocks, commodities, forex, and crypto. Tell us in the comments, what are you watching most closely right now? That wraps up today's coverage from MTRS_Market Pulse. This content is for educational purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own research. Stay disciplined, and we will see you tomorrow. That is our spotlight on Samsung from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily coverage of the world's biggest stocks.